Hey guys, my name is Pranav, and today we're going to check about how we can, let's say we have a file. So if we have a CSV file, then and in those file we have some values of in a row are empty; they don't have any value. Then in that case, how we can remove those, drop all the rows that don't have any value. So to do that, what we can do is first of all we'll just access the file. So I'll just create file one.csv. I have this content over here, so I'll just put it over there and I'll just save it, and then we are going to write our script. So mypy.py, okay, and we will give this interpreter path, bin python 3.9. okay, I'm using python 3.9. First of all, we will import the module, which is pandas as pd. You have to install the pandas as a separately, because it doesn't come up with the default. Okay, now what we will do is we will first print the file. Okay, so to print the file is in load the content of the file. So file equals to, we can use read underscore cv function to read the contents of a file. So so pd dot read underscore csv, okay, and then the file name, so which is file one dot csv, and then we can just do a print of a file. Okay, and we will also need to make it executable, because we need to execute this file. So we have made this executable, and if you see, yeah, so we have read the content of this file over here, and if you see on the second id, the age is not available, and on the, I mean, it is empty, and in the fourth id the city is empty, and likewise on the multiple rows. So what we want to do is we want to remove or delete, drop the rows that contains no value. It can be in any column, but the rows that contains no value in any column, we just have to remove it. So for that, what we can do is we can make use of this drop na function of this pandas module. Okay, so what we will do is we will use this. Now we have this file, so we will use this function drop rows. Okay, now let's say we have a file as an object, and we will create one more object, means the value to store in the variable clean file equals to file, which we have already as a file over here. If you see, we have a file, right? File dot drop na. If you use this function, then that will remove those empty the values that don't have any in the rows that don't have any values. Okay, then we'll just print it out for checking it again. File, okay, and we will just call it again. Okay, so if you, okay, fine, it is not looking good, so I'll just, what I'll do is I will just string or original file new line. Okay, looks good. Yep, it looks good. And then we want to do the same thing over here as well. Cleaned up file, and also we want to, yeah, do that over here. Closing parenthesis, yeah, that's it. We will run it again. Yeah, as you, okay, I'll just clear it for you and work. So yeah, as you can see that the original file contains this, which has, let's say in the id2 name was Bob and age was none. So likewise, it has removed all the rows that didn't have any value in any some of the columns. For example, from 1 to 7, if you see 1 to 7, right? Second, here's no value. Third, occupation has no value. Fourth, city has no value, like that. So this is how we can get the filter out, or you can say drop all the rows that don't have any value. Thank you for your time. I'll meet you in the next one.